Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. So we're at war with Britain, still, China, also still, and Russia. In China, we are invading northeast China, trying to take some more land from them. Northeast China has oil. It's a pretty valuable piece of territory. And I think that once we take it, and Japan takes Northeast Korea, which I think they will, there's only the Liaodong Peninsula and the Russian Far East left that they have naval bases in. And when those are taken, China is gonna dissolve. They will not have any ports left. Britain, no active naval invasions. However, the army is pushing into southern England. Let's see, what are the army logistics? 86%. That's mine. China is at 4%. Britain is at 4%. So, okay. Russia is at 100, as is a lot of nations. Let's see, Spain has a pretty big navy. We are allied with Spain now. Finally said yes to an alliance. Spain has the biggest navy. Still, no, they do not. Italy has the biggest navy. They're also very, very friendly, though. Let's see, finances. Total shipbuilding capacity now is 1.1 million tons, which is quite nice. But it could always go up. Research is whatever. We've gotten all the actual technologies now, like components we can put on ships. All that is left is tech that give me like some percentages to something. One of the more interesting ones being Navy reform. We're up to researching Navy reform 22 now, and this just it increases power projection and escort power, invade power, naval bombardment, crew training. Everything that is strategically important, basically. But for all intents and purposes, tech is maxed out. As for ship design, is there anything I can refit? We got the refit Iowas, just basically giving them heavier shells. The DD-37s have a refit design. The America and Montana classes have refit designs. But most of them are participating in naval invasions, and some of them are being repaired. So their refits cannot be applied. Let's go to August and see what happens. Should get some battles, I think. Alright, it is now August. Let's see what's happened. British Admiralty leader replaced. Peace treaty, not yet Russia. As for Britain, let's see if the land invasion is going anywhere. First, if I can take southern England by land, then I will try to do so. Let's fight some submarines. Let's fight some transports. Sank one of them. Hami Chicheng class DD. up against the Freedom and Liberty with their new 17.5-inch guns. Let's see how they work. Okay, the ship, the DD did not spawn within within view range, which means we're probably not gonna catch up. Any of these are fast. 39 for the Denver, 39 for Chattanooga. Let's detach the Minneapolis. See if Chattanooga and Denver can hunt her down. They are faster. Oh, there we go. Spotting them. At a range of 34 kilometers. So, yeah, we should be able to kill it. Range on my battleship main guns. Plenty of range. Yeah, there we go. That's a hit. No flooding though. Let's just wait for the next hit to either obliterate it instantly, or at least slow it down so the light cruisers can catch up, because they are. There we go. I think that's the end of it. That should be the end of it. Yeah. So far, at least, the new 17.5-inch guns on the super battleships are capable of sinking a DD. That's good to know. Alright, what's the next thing? Argentina cancelled alliance with China. There was one thing more that I just clicked past. I forgot to see what it was. Hopefully nothing important. Now, let's see here. Suprema class heavy cruiser. Battleship Veliki Kniaz Konstantin class. They're laying down. Alright, we have a battle here. Oh! This should be exciting. We got the Tulsa of the Baltimore class, backed up by Augusta, a Worcester class, and Little Rock of the New Haven class, facing off against the Russian heavy cruisers Derbent and Victor of the Vladimir Monomakh class, and another one of the same class, being Swedish, and also a DD. Alright, so 3 heavy cruisers versus 1 and 2 lights. Well, let's give it a try. Okay, it's kind of foggy. That could prove annoying. Yeah, they're basically the same speed, so they can just be in a division. Well, let's see. Is that the DD? Yes, it is. That's a pretty decent looking DD. It's got 3 double 4.2-inch guns. It's not bad. What is its torpedo range? 14 kilometers. Okay, have the light cruisers target the DD first, while the Tulsa starts working on the heavy cruisers. Okay, it's a storm. Did these cruisers have oh, torpedoes? Yes, 19-kilometer torpedoes. But more importantly, there is a flash fire, and I caught it just in time. What's the Swedish one? Like that, I guess? Sure. Try not to hit my own light cruiser. And they may have torpedoes in the water, so we're gonna do a full turn. Let's see. Is that the Swedish one that blew up? Yes, it is. I'm assuming it has no more ammunition. So we're gonna start targeting the two actual Russian ones. Go to times 3 game speed instead of times 5. Yeah, these do not have the greatest armor. The 10-inch guns on the Tulsa, it's just tearing them apart. And that's even on the lighter side of main guns, as far as my heavy cruisers are concerned. Many of the newer ones having 11-inch guns. Oof. Yeah, there's one down. gonna get these identified? Yeah, almost there. I expected this to be challenging, but so far it's a cakewalk. How many guns did they have? 7.1. Alright. Alright. My light cruisers are firing HE. And some of them actually firing AP on the secondaries. Alright, one left. Let's see how she handles. Here we go, Derbent. Yeah, armor not that thick, not that thin. She just launched torpedoes though. And Tulsa turned just in time. I mean, yeah, it's not terrible. It's just a little bit light in terms of both firepower and armor, and not even that fast. I would say it's in terms of firepower and armor on par with my light cruisers, just much slower. Right, two convoys and an ambush. 4 torpedo boats, different classes, E30s. The E46, decent. 39, not bad, but 30, it's just a little bit slow. Yeah, they're all slower than the British DDs, seeing as the hulls are just hard capped at 37 knots, and that's with like the very best engine technology. I think it's possible to push them up to 38 theoretically, but the moment you go above 37, displacement just balloons and it's impossible to build. Yeah, we're gonna give it a try. I'm not sure if it's gonna end well. If nothing else, I can just launch torpedoes and get away. So the 232s are gonna be in their own division. On the 46 and 39 in another. Come on, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, actually scoring some hits now. And you're gonna fire AP, by the way. And you're gonna launch torpedoes. two are gonna just detach and run away. Might be able to do something here. Okay, you need to detach now too. You can target one each. There's one down. That was the 46. What killed you? Took 3 torpedoes because I wasn't watching. But we've gotten the first flooding hits in. These DDs are worth a lot more than my torpedo boats. In fact, if we could just sink one of them, that would be a good trade, because one is worth more than all 4 of mine. You don't even have that much range. Yeah, 10-kilometer range. Not amazing. But at least now we're capable of catching up with all the flooding they've taken. I think Mastiff is gonna sink. Yep, Mastiff went down. Now Ethereal is the next victim, and she cannot run away. And she went down. I mean, that's not bad for a handful of torpedo boats to actually go up against DDs and win. Yeah, one of them sank, but that's my fault for not watching out for torpedoes. Now, 2 convoy attacks. Or defenses, possibly? That's an attack. Cleveland class and DD-46 going up against 2 Oxu class light cruisers. Quite slow. And 5 transports. Yeah, I think Cleveland has this. Okay, Savannah. And we have a DD-46 and a torpedo boat. Okay, the enemy is spotted already. Okay, torpedo boat, you can just go home. Savannah, you're gonna carry this. 4604. I guess you can assist. think these are the best looking light cruisers I have. Let's see, range to enemy 21 kilometers. Just out of range of my main guns. Well, not anymore. Let's close in. What's the order of battle here? Yeah, Cleveland gonna fight these two light cruisers. Savannah, but it's a Cleveland class. That's what I meant. Ooh. Jesus, they're really peppering my little DD. Guess the 4604 is just gonna run away. You're gonna fire AP, Savannah. Now you're gonna turn. Yeah, 4604 doing alright. I don't think she will be needed. I think once Savannah sinks these two light cruisers, she can just deal with the transports on her own. Turn again. I'm pretty sure they had torpedoes. Gonna check. 17 kilometer. Yeah, we're in range. Taking some hits in return, but it's fairly light. These enemy light cruisers are decent against DDs. And some, I guess, probably some very light cruisers. But against something like my Cleveland class, which are basically pocket heavy cruisers, if that's a term, they're kind of lacking. You launched. It's quite a while ago. Dingzhou sinks due to heavy flooding. Dandong, last cruiser alive for now. I was hoping to send my DD to sink the transports while Savannah dealt with the two enemy escorts. But yeah, she just took too much fire. Surrendered, actually. Too much fire. I had to retreat there. I don't want to lose. It's a fairly expensive DD. I guess potentially it could have launched torpedoes against towards the transports and maybe hit some, but would have been pointless because they're gonna sink anyway. Yeah. Good job, Savannah. Alright. Oh, we're gonna see what the next one is. Is it a convoy defense or attack? I don't have too many convoy defense missions, so it's probably an attack. Alright. Convoy. It's an attack. Another Cleveland class. Yibin class. 3 double 9-inch guns. Okay. It's actually got heavier guns than Cheyenne. Half as many though. All right. Cheyenne. Your time to shine. Make your sister Savannah proud. Let's take a look. At the Yibin class. Alright. That looks decent. That looks very good. Nine-inch guns. 4.3-inch guns. Super firing here, and some 1.8-inch guns somewhere. Anyway, yeah, that looks very good actually. That could almost pass for a human design. Anyway, Cheyenne is already firing. Yibin, did you have torpedoes? You do have torpedoes. And I am now in range of those torpedoes. First hit, flooding. More flooding. I'll sail straight a little while longer, then turn. Because they probably have fish in the water. Probably by now. Let's turn. You're sinking already. Okay. Okay then. I guess we are not identifying the enemy light cruiser. No damage taken, not even a single hit taken. Good job, Cheyenne. That was something. I'm guessing it had very light armor, but even if it had maxed out armor, the maximum armor limit on a light cruiser is just not that much. And my Cleveland class has 7-inch guns with cap ballistic 2, so they've got decent pen. Well, that was August of 1949. Let's see, we got some land invasions here. 0, 0, 32, 2, 9, 6. How's the Japanese invasion going? 29. Not really going anywhere. How about here? 30. So that's actually going up. Yeah. No, it's just gonna take too much tonnage to actually pull that off. So, and that's tonnage I do not have. Because so many of my ships are being repaired or refit. Let's see. Repairing. 4 months, New Jersey. Iowa and Wisconsin are at sea. They're invading China, so they cannot be refit just now. Yeah, 2 months left of that invasion. I guess we are going into September. Let's see what happens. Alright, war continues with Russia. That's fine. And with Britain. 2 torpedo boats. Yeah, we can take them. Of course we can. It's not even a question. Already firing. You're gonna go home. DDs are gonna pursue. Light cruisers are gonna pursue. Sure. Let's have the heavy cruisers proceed also. And we are spotting them. Ooh, that's 1 dead torpedo boat. And that's 1 more dead torpedo boat. Yeah, let's just watch the fireworks. Could probably have auto-resolved this, but that would have resulted in damage to my ships. And this did not result in damage to my ships. 178 victory points. That's not much. Although, truth be told, I don't think I deserve more than 178 for that. And here we go, a DD, again, not gonna auto-resolve it. Guns going live. Might actually keep these torpedo boats. It's the 46 class. They are quite fast. They are faster than the enemy DD. No wait, they are not. It's got a top speed of 37.1. It's got a top speed of 37. But it's not too bad. Let's see, we're gonna get some hits out of this. Yeah, we are. It's not running away now. Definitely not. Yeah. Yeah, 37.1. So just a notch faster than the E46 class. Not that it mattered. Okay, and then a convoy battle. So those were the 2 meeting battles. Not that interesting, really. 34%. Yeah, it's going up. Very well. Cheyenne and Savannah, 2 heroes from last month, going up against a Ningxia class heavy cruiser, Aditi, and 9 transports. That's quite a decent convoy. And decently well protected too by that heavy cruiser. Alright, going straight to AP. Let's single out that cruiser. No, wait, let's single out the DD first. It should be an easier kill. DD has a torpedo range of 16. Cruiser has a torpedo range of 13. Which means we can easily be a little bit more aggressive. There we go. Scoring hits on the DD. Only scored 1, it didn't do much. I want it dead first. There we go, flooding hits. Now it's dying. Now it's dead. Let's turn. Let's force AP on the main guns. Try and get some of that flooding going. And she's got 8.7-inch guns. I'm actually scoring a decent hit on Savannah. And we are not in torpedo range, which is nice. One thing we don't have to worry about. What? No, 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 no. When I tell you to target the cruiser, I want you to target the cruiser. Well, that's why the cruiser suddenly stopped taking fire. I thought my guns were locked or something, but no, they just decided to shoot something else for a while. Torpedo detonation. There you go. Jiangdong. Not that much armor. That's nice to know. Which means that potentially even my my 5-inch guns could pen. I'd have to get very close. Hang on, before I no, it's set to 105, as it should be. She's losing a lot of her torpedoes. She's flooding all over. And she's gonna sink. She sank. Now you can target the transports. They are armed with 4.2-inch guns. Okay, just one in range. I'm gonna bring them in a little bit closer. Well, Savannah took some fire, some damage. It's not really serious. I think she's gonna be ready again next month. And they're targeting one each. That's very good. And accidentally hitting a couple of others, which is also nice. Yeah, it's basically all auger for the transports once the 5-inch guns get into range. So 5-inch on one and main guns on the other. And that was it. 9 transports sent to the bottom, as well as a heavy cruiser and a DD. Not bad. And I think that's it for this episode. Where are you going, Russia? Oh, you're assembling a pretty big navy here outside of Maine. What are you gonna do outside of Maine, Russia? Are you attempting to invade? Let's see. I got this task force here ready to go in 2 months. These are let's see, Lexington, Yorktown are ready. New Jersey is being repaired for 3 more months. Missouri for 8. So let's send them out to sea. Do I have any support for them? I can send these out also when they are repaired. If they do start an invasion of Maine, it's gonna take a couple of months. I also have this force here in Boston, consisting of 1 Montana class battleship. I just think it's just not gonna be enough if we're gonna fight against this big force here. So that's why I'm sending over my battlecruisers. Alright, so next episode we might have a decent battle. Not just sinking a couple of torpedo boats and some DDs and some transports, but an actual large fleet engagement. Which is what I enjoy the most. Here we go. Got more ships. Battleship, 2 battle cruisers. They're gonna force their way through the channel, where they are gonna run into Lexington and Saratoga. So Lexington and Saratoga are gonna be outnumbered, but probably not outmatched. So yeah, that will be exciting. Something to look forward to. Goodbye, and take care.